Hello again, everybody. Zagatech is here with the Atakline for this Wednesday, February the 19th, 2014. Let's kick things off with this week's Billboard number ones. I said last week's Billboard number ones on Monday's Atakline outside for this week's Billboard number ones. Well, we have a new number one album. Second time in his career, Eric Church lands at number one on the top 200 with his album The Outsiders. Also number one on the country album charts as well, I'm assuming, because he's number one in pop as well. Well, we have a new number one album on the top 200. We have a new still, I wish it was a new number one single. Still number one single on the Hot 100. It's Katy Perry's Dark Horse for the fourth week in a row. The video premieres tomorrow. And the song is number one again. Fourth week, like I said. And second week in a row, Happy Pharrell stuck at number 2. Speaking of Pharrell and Katy Perry, they are both involved today, both performed at the Brit Awards this afternoon in US time. It was, of course, UK time. It aired on the internet live on the YouTube. Big winners: Arctic Monkeys and One Direction, two British bands dominating the awards. Arctic Monkeys winning Best British Group over One Direction, and also winning Best British Album for the album AM. They kicked off the show with a decent performance of whatever song they did. They had a little funny speech during the Best British Group acceptance speech. I saw at least some of the show. I missed some of it because I was out, but I caught like the first hour or so. I missed Lord's performance with Disclosure. A couple other performances I missed. Bruno Mars did perform in winning Best International Male. Best International Female went to Lord, who I mentioned performed as well. And also, like I said, besides Arctic Monkeys, big winners, One Direction winning 2, winning Best Global Success, second year in a row for that award, and Best British Video, which was voted on Twitter. And I knew the One Direction, the 1D fans, the Directioners, whatever they call themselves, were going to vote on Twitter big time for 1D, and I knew that. And they won it. They won Best British Video via the fans. Where Best British Single went to Rudimentals, Raining All Night. Some of the other British winners, including Best British Breakthrough Act, Bastille, who also performed, along with Rudimental, doing a mashup for their song, of course, Bombay. Investmental, whatever. Also, even with these young people winning all these awards, you can still honor great legends like David Bowie winning Best British Male. He wasn't there, of course, to call the Thin White Duke is not civilized for these shows. Like it's like above him. Even though Prince showed up to present Ellie Goulding with Best British Female to kick off the show, the first award presented. And besides the other international awards, besides International Male Bruno, International Female Lord, International Group, Daft Punk winning that award. Coming off success of their big night at the Grammys, especially winning the big one, Album of the Year. So congrats to all the winners at the Brit Awards. And there you go. Congrats to all the winners there. Now, speaking of London, of course, London was the site of the Brit Awards, O2 Arena. London's always been the site for a festival, iTunes Festival. Every year for the last couple of years, the iTunes Festival's held in London. In September of every year, they do like an entire month of performances at the Roundhouse Theatre in London. Well, today they announced for the first time ever, the iTunes Festival is going to be landing in America, doing South by Southwest, the big festival in Texas. It will be March 11th through the 15th. It will be, of course, streamed through Apple, iTunes, and, of course, the app. Now, right now, performances on 11th, 14th, and 15th have been named. The 12th and the 13th performers have yet to be revealed. Performing these dates, Coldplay, Imagine Dragons will perform on March 14th, along with Brit nominee and loser London Grammar. Now, March 14th, it'll be Pitbull, Zed, and Girl. And also, the 15th last day will be Keith Urban with Willie Nelson. Interesting pairing for the iTunes Festival, landing for the first time on American soil during South by Southwest in Austin, Texas. Like I said, and on iTunes and iTunes app, the Apple app for the iTunes Festival. And of course, on demand as well. You can see it live or on demand. So there it goes. Very intriguing. There's iTunes Festival land in the US for the first time ever. Speaking of festivals, yesterday, besides Rockstar Uproar Festival announcing their touring dates, of course, including a day in Detroit, no lineup yet. Drake announced his annual OVO Festival, October's very own festival. Now, last year he tried to go 2 days, with him as headliner one day, the next day being Frank Ocean. But Frank Ocean got sick, so it went back to a one-day format, where he's going to try a 2-day format again for this year's OVO, which will take place August 3rd and the 4th at the Molson Amphitheater in Toronto, Canada. I went to that theater to see Depeche Mode. Drake will headline the August 4th show. August 3rd, continuing their festival tour, Outkast, who's of course vowing to be performing at 40 festivals this year as part of their 20th anniversary. You know they're doing Coachella, now they're doing OVO, the festival from Drake in Toronto in August 3rd. Of course, special guests on both shows. Of course, Drake's been known to bring out very special guests doing his sets, with Nicki Minaj, Eminem, and Lil Wayne appearing in the past doing Drake's set at these OVO shows. So there you go with that. Drake's OVO Festival announced OVO. Drake and Outkast, August 3rd and the 4th, Molson Amphitheater. Tickets go on sale this weekend. Now, on a little TV. No Modern Family again this week. But, we're waiting for new Modern next week. This week, we see the return of new episodes from Duck Dynasty and Wahlburgers, my two favorite shows on A&E when Storage Wars isn't on. Doesn't matter what Storage Wars it is. Texas, New York, regular, I don't care. But like both Duck Dynasty and Wahlburgers, it's been a few weeks. Actually a week. Since we've had new episodes for both these great shows. And the last new episodes were good. I think Duck Dynasty, I forgot what the preview is for this week's episode, but I think Wahlburgers, the brothers are golfing. So we'll see what happens there. Fun episodes tonight. Duck Dynasty at 10:30. Wahlburgers, both on A&E. That is it for the Atakline for today. See y'all later with that in mind. You've all been attacked by the news from Zach. See you all later, everybody. Have a great Wednesday, everybody. Yeah.